All right, let's get into the slate of games for Week 10 in college football. And we're not just starting on Saturday. We're not just starting on Friday or even Thursday. We're starting Wednesday night college football. We are in the middle of the 27 days of football, consecutive days of either a college or an NFL game. And we are going to look at Central Michigan at Northern Illinois Wednesday night, 7 p.m. on ESPNU. We have a spread of -6 here for Northern Illinois playing at home and a total of 57. Break it down for us, Maction King.
Yeah, no, we had a great start to Maction last night. If you listened to our mini pod that we released yesterday, you went 2-0. So congratulations on that, patting ourselves on the back. Moving on with Central Michigan, Northern Illinois. This spread has moved today, actually, because it was -4 when I woke up this morning. It is now all the way up to 6, which is not a traditional key figure, but it is an important number to note. And if it keeps moving toward Northern Illinois, you're eventually going to hit that key figure 7. The reason for that is because NIU quarterback Rocky Lombardi is probably returning to the field this year. He's been in and out of the lineup. He played some last week, but wasn't very effective. And the last game that Northern Illinois played, both their top 2 quarterbacks were out. They were on a third stringer. It was a mess. Spoiler alert, they didn't win. They lost by 7 to Ohio, who looked very, very good against Buffalo last night. What happened to these teams? They're both 2-6. Central Michigan last year was one of the most explosive teams in the country. They had the leading rusher on their team, and Northern Illinois was the MAC champion. And now they're both sitting at 2-6. So kind of sad to see that go, but we're dealing with the hands we're dealt. NIU is one of the worst pass defenses in the nation. I think that's the same from last year. They're not very good on defense. They give up a ton of explosive plays. And, if you set this up with the Central Michigan we expected to have on hand, that would be a serious problem. And I'd be all over Central Michigan. But the problem is this Chip's offense is struggling. It is struggling. Lou Nichols, he was the leading rusher from last year. He was rushing at 5.4 yards per attempt. Now he's only doing it at 3.4 yards per attempt. He's missed the last 2 games. He's probably going to be back tonight. We'll see, but he's still running at a ridiculously inefficient rate compared to what he was doing. Now, the offense, the offensive line, they've had to reshuffle some guys around. They lost some guys last year, and it just took the explosiveness right out of this team. They're 97th overall in the country in yards of 20 or in plays of 20 or more yards. It's so sad to see this Central Michigan team go the way it has, especially week 1 when they had this furious comeback against Oklahoma State in the second half and got the cover there. But yeah, the wind's been taken out of their sails. This team is just not moving the ball very well. So Central Michigan's 2 wins this year. They beat Bucknell in the FCS. Congratulations. They also beat Akron by 7. And Akron's one of the worst teams in the country. Otherwise, they've honestly really not been all that competitive. They got blown out by Bowling Green, got blown out by Toledo. It's just kind of a tough watch for them. So I think I would probably lean Northern Illinois -6 here. The closing line value is gone as of this morning. So I'm probably not going to actually bet this myself, but if you are really adamant on betting a side, I would take Northern Illinois here.
By the way, you went to Kent State on Tuesday night in MAC country. How was it?
It was very foggy at the end of the game. You couldn't see the players on the field. I was happy because I was sitting there with the Ball State ticket +7. They went outright. That was fun. I couldn't show it too much, though, because I didn't want to piss people, the 300 or 400 people around me off, but hey, whatever. No, it was fun. I love Max and I love getting out there. It was actually like a pretty nice warm night for Northeast Ohio in November, so it was enjoyable.